You think you can do what massive pharmaceutical companies and high mages failed to do for 20 years? You? You think a mere 20 years old like yourself would be capable of that?
You're right. They all failed. And, yes, I'm just a 20-year-old who may not know any better. But I'm a genius, aren't I?
What? Are you joking? You've already burned through 723,000 vels in research funds over 17 requests. And then you embezzled 25,000 vels just to buy illicit elixirs? Do you even realize the average farmer barely clears 20,000 vels a year after taxes? And now you're standing there calling yourself a genius? Is that what being born into wealth does to a person?
Elder Fidelina, Oscar came to me today as an official mage of the White Tower with a formal proposal for investment. I understand your role as treasurer, but your behavior right now is out of line.
My apologies.
So she's the treasurer. No wonder she's been dying to tear me apart. Well, I can't really blame her. I've spent over 2 years without achieving any meaningful results. I'm confident in this. Please consider investing. I'm nothing like Oscar Cruzian.
What makes you so sure it's the Cadena flu?
If you wouldn't mind, could you take a look at page 2 of that newspaper?
Archbishop Baldwin of the Order of Altera abruptly changed his pilgrimage route.
Apparently, he's staying in Siren for an entire month to offer a blessing. Don't you find that strange? They've only ever stayed that long in major cities. The Order of Altera worships Terra, the mother of all lands. Only 7 archbishops exist across the continent. They're supposed to be the most virtuous of religious leaders. But that's far from the truth. You need serious money to buy your way into the position of cardinal. Technically, they're allowed to stay up to a month during pilgrimages, but they only do that to squeeze donations out of nobles and merchants. But Siren, while it may have been a big city in the past, it's been shrinking over the last 2 decades.
Now that you mention it, but didn't they say he was staying to offer a blessing?
That's even more unusual. He's offering an expensive blessing to a place that can't even afford it? As you know, the pilgrimage path is always fixed. Siren Mosque, Melbourne, and Greenwale. After that comes Vince. And before Siren, he stayed in Knox for an entire month. If I'm right, he'll do the same in Mosque, Melbourne, and Greenwale. Doesn't it feel like he's stalling, trying to avoid Vince for as long as possible? And whenever an accident happens during a pilgrimage, the Order calls it divine punishment from Mother Earth that would completely ruin his chances at becoming cardinal.
So you're saying Archbishop Baldwin already knows the outbreak in Vince is the Cadena flu? And he's buying time until it blows over?
That's what it looks like to me.
That's a pretty good analysis. It's no wonder you're a theory-based mage. It's still just a hypothesis, though.
I understand what you're proposing, Oscar, but I can't approve official funding.
Pardon?
If we fund your project, we'll have to cut off support for the rest of our active mages. Instead, I'll invest out of my own pocket.
Master Hamill, that money.
It's alright, but I can only offer 30,000 vels. Is that even enough to develop a vaccine?
With 30,000 vels, it's not even close. It's nowhere near what I need.
Potion. Laboratory.
Well, guess there's no getting around it. Plan B, it is. Tools are still holding up fine. I'll make a sample, then pitch it to the Archbishop for real funding. No one's more desperate over this Cadena flu than the Archbishop. Yes, he's the one feeling the heat, so he'll be the one footing the bill. Now then, time to warm up a little.
What's up with him?